and I was a millionaire since I was 15. So it's like, it's not like it's anything new to them now. It's just like from when I was 18 to 21, it's like I've made a lot more money than I did when I was like, 12 to 18.
Yeah.
So
have there been any phase in your life where you didn't make money and you were like, oh fuck, maybe that's it. Like maybe it's over.
Yeah, I remember I moved out of New York. Like I just finished high school and I moved from New York to LA, and I got like a $25,000 a month house on Rodeo Drive. And I was just doing YouTube at the time. And like, my rent was like $25K a month. I was splitting with like 3 other people, but like still like I was doing like 30, 40K a month on YouTube. And videos are expensive. You have employees and stuff and rent and everything. It was like adding up, and I was like, yo, I need to make more money. Like I need to do something. And then I figured it all out.
What'd you do?
Started an OnlyFans management.
That's when you started it?
Yeah, when I was 18.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Like I moved to LA when I was 17. Like 3-4 months later, when I turned 18, I started like the OnlyFans management.
That's like probably when OnlyFans started. Like it's pretty early.
Like 3 years ago. Yeah, it's definitely a lot different back then than it is now. Like it's a lot harder now than it was, 3 years ago, because there's so many people on OnlyFans. So it's like super oversaturated, but still it's like, if you know what you're doing, you can make whatever girls you're working with stand out more than everyone else and make them do well.
So out of the $40 million you've made in your life total, how much would you say is accredited to the OnlyFans agency?
I'd say like probably at least like half of that.
A full half, huh?
At least, yeah.
And does it take you any time? Like, do you spend a portion of your day where you allocate like, okay, I'm gonna spend a few hours on this every day, or is it just fully on?
It's kind of just like everything's like either like I'll go from live streaming to helping them to like in the middle of it. Like everything's like 24/7 really.
And you're never in the videos?
No, I am. No, not in the OnlyFans videos. I mean, depends on like the girl, But like, I had a girlfriend for the past 2 years. It's like I couldn't be doing that. But hey, now it's demon time. No, I'm kidding. But like, I'm not like that. Like I just really focus on like the marketing side of things. I handle the back end for them. Like I do everything. Like I blow the girls up. Like every girl I've ever worked with, started them from 0 followers, and they all have millions of followers now, But that's what I'm good at. I don't want to work with a girl that already has followers. Like I want to be credited for everything. Like just like, and it's also just easier, you get a humble girl at 0 followers than a girl who thinks she's a shit at a million, And are
they just straight posting like straight porn, or is it like?
Nah. A lot of them don't even post like they're like full nude. Like they don't show like their pussy or anything, Like they're very like, I don't know. There's ways around it, but still, it's like, yeah. You also don't want the girls to, I don't know, perceive themselves as, like that kind of girl. You want to make them more innocent and then like let the guys find out on the back end. No, I'm kidding. But I don't know. I've been doing it for a couple of years, so you learn as you go. But
how did you feel? There was a time where they announced that it was going to be banned or something. They were going to stop. Like,
I mean, I don't care. Everything happens for a reason. I'm sure if that happened, then there will be another form of way to make money. That's something I could be early on, even earlier too. So people say TikTok gets banned, like please, like ban it. No, I'm kidding. But like, because then it'll just make Instagram, YouTube, and everything else go up. So it just like simplifies it, if anything. So I don't know. Everything happens for a reason.
That's impressive. So you're super confident. Like one way or another, I'm gonna be fucking making millions.
Yeah, I'm not tripping.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I would think you'd be worried as fuck.
Nah, I know if I had to start over, I could do it all again. But
yeah. You don't do any gambling? Because these gambling people, they be losing 300K like every night.
When I was 15, I used to like trade options, like trade stocks on like Robinhood and stuff. And I had like 300-400K of my YouTube money in a stock account that I had under my dad's name that he let me open up, which I don't know why. Like, Dad, why would you let me put $400,000 of my own money in an account to basically gamble with? It's just like a stock. Like, who let a 15-year-old control all that money? Like, what?
I would trust you too much.
But I made $100K like my first week, like learning off other traders and stuff, and then lost it all. Like, but I was doing it for like years and stuff. Like, I was up like 100K first week, and then like slowly started like getting a little greedy and stuff. It's just what happens, I kind of learned my lesson with that. So when I turned 18 or 21, I guess like I just never fucked with gambling, because that is literally like strategic gambling.
Yeah.
Stock trading and stuff. But it taught me so much. Like, taught me a lot about investing my money, gambling, and just like, timing the market beats timing the market.
Yeah.
So just buy stocks and hold.
That's a Graham Stephan.
Bro, I was obsessed with Graham Stephan from when I was like 15.
Me too.
Because I was like,
I think Warren Buffett says it, but he always repeats it.
No, that's a Warren Buffett thing too, yeah. But I was super into stocks. I would watch every Graham Stephan video. I would watch like Meet Kevin.
He used to upload so much. He uploaded like 4 videos a day.
I bought so much tattooed chef stock when I was like fucking 17. Lost it all. It's 1 cent now. Thank you so much. But stuff like that you learn.
Yeah.
But hey, got a lot of Facebook, Tesla, some good stuff. Like when I was 17, I bought my first Tesla. I put 70K into Tesla like 4 years ago, and bro, I'm up like crazy on that. Like I bought multiple Teslas off that stock. But that was my goal, because that's what Graham Stephan did, was he put all of his like instead of buying the Tesla cash, he took out a loan, put the the money that he would have spent on the Tesla
stock.
into Tesla stock, and within the first year it like doubled. So it's just like free Tesla. That's literally exactly what happened to me. Like I saw him do it, then I did it too like a year later, and then the stock doubled.
Nice.
So like damn.
So why don't you do videos on like personal finance? Like these are good things. Like you'll make money and you're spreading a good message, you know, and you know about this shit. Like personal, like brand. You can talk about investments.
I want to, but it's just like you reach a lot smaller of an audience with that, you know.
Yeah, but the niche audience can pay higher sometimes, you know. Like okay, maybe I don't know about Graham Stephan, but some of these other guys, like for example, I don't know, Iman Gadzi or these guys, they've been making all these self-improvement videos and they make good money from it.
I should, honestly. That's
You know
what I should
Iman
pivot
Gadzi?
into, you know? Yeah, I see what he does. And it's like, yeah, I should use everything I've, you know, gained and learned these past couple of years. I've honestly been doing this for like 10 years now at this point.
Because I guess running OnlyFans agency is running like another agency. Like, I mean, it's biz ops, you know?
Yeah.
It's business operations. And I feel like you could spread that information, talk about it, launch a course.
No, I definitely want to. Like, I want to even start my own podcast or something and just like show people another side of me. No one really gets to see my business sense of me, you know? It's like when you see a TikTok, it's like it's a 15-second clip or something. It's just like no one gets. I can't talk about like stocks or anything because it's like it's gonna reach like it's gonna get no views.
Can you imagine you sitting with those 3 OnlyFans girls and just talking about stocks?
Yeah. It's just like such a switch up of what I've been doing. So it's just like it's just hard to like break out of it, you know? But trying to figure it out. You know, I'm getting older. Made a lot.
But that's the thing. I don't think you have time. Yeah, I don't think you have time in your life to ever like figure out where you're heading or what you're doing. Because I feel like you said, you woke up today, I messaged you, we're going to the zoo, boom, boom, next. And I feel like if you live every day like that, then you never take a time to like step back and see like bigger picture. Where am I going? Where am I heading? You know what I mean? That's why I was saying about the therapist. Not that I advise you to talk to a therapist, and not that a therapist will give you business advice. Of course, it's not going to give you business advice. But she studied about like neurology, psychology, like dealing with your emotions, processing where you are, you know? That sort of thing.
I feel like I'm good at dealing with my emotions, though, you know? Like, I've gone through everything. You know, I got robbed for $300,000 and it only hurt me for like 10 minutes. I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, it was a lesson. I just be positive about it. And it's just like, I've learned to like really...
Have your parents ever called you? Because
Yeah.
you mentioned that they at 15 he gave you your own stock account and he like told you like use unlimited money, and I think your parents trust you so much because of that, you know, like I mean they feel like fucking hell, like I mean I guess at some point your parents probably question, maybe we don't even know, like they just, this guy knows more than us, you know.
Because I just learned so much so fast. Like, when you make money, you know, it teaches you things too. It gives you responsibilities you never would have had without it. But you know, like I was paying taxes since I was 13 years old. You know, I had to talk to my accountant and shit and learn all this stuff before everyone else does.
Crazy.
So it just teaches you stuff that like you wouldn't normally learn until later on in life. So I feel like I've just learned so much like these past 10 years doing social media, to the point where it's like my parents, like it's my turn to help them in a way, you know. It's like they took care of me growing up, and you know, they were there for me, and they let me, you know, take this career path and kind of step aside from school at such a young age. So it's just like, I don't know, like they were definitely there for me. So now I just want to help them out in return. Like I want to do so much for them back for, you know, just supporting me.
Yeah, they trust you so much. Do you ever feel like they're worried about having like a sit-down conversation with you where they want to tell you, like, have they ever sat down with you?
All the time, they're so worried about me. They see everything that happens to me and they just think I'm going to die like every day.
Okay.
They
So there's a time where they sit down with you, like intervention,
all the time,
and they're like, Jack, what are you doing?
So much.
Calm down.
My mom cries to me sometimes. It's so sad. I'm just like, Mom, I'm sorry. Like like if like something happens, like I just like, I don't mean to do it. Like I'm sorry. Like it's just like an accident or just like whatever it is. It's just like she sees stuff online and it's just like I try to like calm her down and just be like, I'm okay, Mom. Don't worry. Like everything's okay. Like, and it's just like, you know, but it's hard to see like your son. I don't know. Like, you know, like she doesn't get to hear it from me what happens. She sees it online or something. You know.
Yeah.
It's like that type of stuff. It's just like it worries her. She doesn't know what's gonna happen next. Or
she watch your stream every time.
Yeah, she watches my streams. Yeah. Both of my parents are really supportive, you know, but they also just worry about me, which I understand, you know.
And there's never a time where they called you and said like, this is too much, don't do this. Like for example, only like when you put your sex tape out, they never tell you like, Jack, I don't think you should do this.
No, they probably like trolled me for that too, but it's just like once it's a little late, you know.
They'll be your dad.
Holy shit! Yeah, no, they FaceTime me and were like, my dad's friends were sending him my the sex tape. They were sending it to him like from Twitter. And my dad like sent it to me or something. I'm like, whoops.
That's awkward as fuck. Imagine your dad sending you your sex tape.
Yeah, fuck it. But it's like at that point, it's like now it's like, what do I gotta lose now? It's like everything's out there already, so I have nothing else that could possibly like, I don't know.